Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates differently than any other lender out there. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us so we can go through a little bit of a presentation about what makes us unique and special. And then I'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will actually show some of the software we've developed in the back end and how our lead systems work. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, putting this all together in the traditional sense to close more loans. So let me start here by sharing my screen, and hopefully most of you have joined from this page and check it out, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean here. So again, at the Mortgage Calculator, we are not a mortgage lender, not your typical mortgage lender. We are a mortgage technology company. So we've written every line of code for what you're about to see, and it all starts with our proprietary CRM, POS, LOS with the AI built in, which basically allows new or veteran loan officers to scale their business instantly. You can basically plug into our system and generate new leads every day from the activities you're already doing. So let me explain how this works. First up, the business model. We are approved with over 135 lenders and investors. What that means for everybody here, we're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we are the lender. We're funding the loans with our own funds and drawing the docs with our own law firm and all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we can't do that, we want to make sure we're partnered with a wholesale lender that does. That way we have access to every loan program that exists in the market. So everything from conventional, VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, those are the types of loans we fund in-house. Once we start going outside the box to commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, those are the types of deals we partner with a wholesale lender. What's important is we have a home for every loan that comes through the door. And how do we make this all happen? Again, we've written every line of code for what you're about to see. We have a marketing and technology background. So definitely very different than any other lender. It all starts with our AI-powered lead generating website. You're looking at one page of it here, but it is a fully integrated POS, CRM, and LOS, which Kyle will show you behind the scenes, what that all means here in a minute. What it really comes down to is one login for you as a loan officer, one login for your customer. No matter which one of the hundreds of different banks, lenders, or investors we use, or thousands of different loan programs, there's only one place for you and your customer to go at all times. And we can get instant rate quotes from our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs and even automatically requote our customers as the rates change. And our prospects can come in from just a basic name, email, phone number to completing their own 1003, pulling their own rates, pulling their own credit, and getting that all synced into our LOS system without you lifting a finger. And we're able to do all of that with our 50 plus API integrations. We work with all the technology partners you might be used to. So we have an Encompass-based LOS system, but you never actually have to log into Encompass. You can control it all with our system. We use Optimal Blue for pricing. No logins needed, just click the button. And we have over 5 AMCs integrated at the click of a button. No logins needed. So you get the point there. Everything is just a click away. We also have our automated social media posting. So you can plug in your social media accounts, plug in your picture. We'll generate compliant flyers, link those back to your website to generate more leads every single day without you lifting a finger. And we also have our AI built into our dual AWS. So a lot of platforms have dual AWS, Fannie and Freddie side by side to see which is going to be best. We take that a step further to analyze it with our AI to see which is going to be best in that specific situation. And since we're all remote here, we are very passionate about our trainings and support. We want to make sure we have everything at your fingertips at all time. Typically, that's going to be in our remote training and learning center, basically our classroom where you can get in there 365 days a year, 24/7, upgrade your skills, take new classes, and even get new licenses so you can take discounted CE with our mortgage school partners, and again, get new licenses for new states with our partners for your pre-license education. Or if you're not licensed yet, you can also use our partners there as well. And we also have our live weekly loan officer trainings. We do those live on YouTube, and we have a library of hundreds of past trainings you guys can access anytime with all the tips and tricks on structuring loans, clearing conditions, etc. You can also pop into our Zoom support during live business hours there and get with our processors, and they can actually get face-to-face with you even though we're remote and take over your screen in Zoom and click those buttons for you and get you unstuck. And the same with our mentors are in Zoom as well to help you structure your deals, and they're even there for extended hours from Monday through Saturday. We also have our Knowledge Center program with thousands of articles, tips, tricks, guides, videos, etc. from our team, as well as all of our hundreds of partners. So thousands of articles there at the click of a button. And we have our AI program with all of the federal and state regulations so you can get instant compliance answers at any time. And the final category here, definitely one of our favorite things to do. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans. We can do that in 44 states. We are licensed in 24 states for primary homes, so that means we can do 20 extra states. without necessarily having to get more licenses. So great opportunity for everybody to expand your footprint there. We have all kinds of different ways company leads come in. Just understand it's a simple 50-50 split when Kyle showed it here in a second. And we have all kinds of different ways to automate your own lead generation. So you can take our campaigns, put your budget on them, and generate leads for yourself. Or if you're already generating leads, you can import those instantly with our webhook API. You can also click a button at any time to refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points. So maybe you're not licensed in that state. Maybe you don't know how to do, say, a fix and flip loan. Click that button, work with your teammates, and you can still earn 75 basis points learning how to work on a new loan type. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, we'd love to meet everybody face to face since we're all remote here at least once per year. We do our annual retreat and VIP yacht party here in Miami, cover the hotel room for our team, and past speakers include people like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from The Profit. So great weekend of events to meet everybody in person. And now let's get into the compensation plans. So first up, our standard loan officer plan here. We can earn up to 200 basis points. And there are no monthly fees, the biggest difference here for this plan. And we can earn 150 basis points on our self-generated loans. That's 1.5% of the loan amount for commission, for those not familiar with basis points. And again, a simple 50-50 split on company leads means you will earn 75 basis points or 0.75% commission on a company lead. And everybody has access here to get a 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. Again, we want to build a platform in a system for you to scale up your business. So we want to get as much comp back to you as we can. And everybody has unlimited company leads at a 50-50 split, which Kyle will show you here in a second. Now, our new plan here, Loan Officer Unlimited, a little bit different for loan officers that want to schedule their business in their own way. You can earn up to 100% commission, 275 basis points, as we charge the customers 275 basis points. You can earn up to 275 basis points. And that's because you're just paying a $2.99 per month tech fee to use our system and our platform. So if you have a self-generated loan, you charge $275, you'll earn 275 basis points on self-generated loans. That's 2.75% commission. And simple 50-50 split means 137.5 or 1.375% commission for any company leads. And we call this Loan Officer Unlimited because there is unlimited transactions with no transaction fees. You're just paying the $2.99 per month platform fee there. A lot of other platforms have transaction fees. We do not. And you still have access to all of our company leads at a 50-50 split. So 2 different ways to approach your business here as a loan officer. Just click the button to apply for the one. Once you are ready, you can get more information. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle to show how this all works behind the scenes. Are you ready, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen here, and we will get into it. So just a real quick demo here to show you how everything works. You'll see, just like any other CRM, you can take your notes, send your emails, send your text, but you can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set reminders for yourself. You can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email them and text them on your behalf over time, all that kind of good stuff. You can also click a button right here, as Nick talked about earlier, to refer a lead. So if you're not licensed in that state or maybe don't know how to do that loan type, you can click one button here and be able to refer that lead out to a teammate. Now, what really starts to set our system apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, with putting in a few pieces of information without needing to pull credit, you can send your client a quote by clicking this button here. It pulls up all the rates from our different lenders and investors, and you are able to send your client a nice quote here that looks like this, where they can see the rate choices you gave them. They can scroll over these things to see what they mean. It pulls in the Google map automatically, the property taxes and estimate and insurance quote automatically, as well as the proposed loan info, the monthly breakdown of taxes, insurance, estimated lender fees, all that kind of good stuff. And now you'll see here at the bottom, not only are you here on the quote as the loan originator, but you can also add your realtor partners to this. So your realtor partners, they absolutely love this because they know when they refer you a client, not only can you quote them within minutes, but you can include them on this quoting system and keep them in front of their client's face saying, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. So your realtors would rather refer loans, clients to you by being involved in your system here, as opposed to other loan officers who are not. Now, the best part about all this is that your client can then just click start my loan application. And what that does is takes them right to their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their 1003 application right here. They don't have to leave the page, upload the documents we're going to need. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where the loan is currently at, which automatically updates as you go through the loan process. So your client has everything they need here in their one login in their borrower portal. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your end once your client has submitted their application. So our POS LOS system here on the back end, you'll notice this application is 100% complete. And what happens is, as soon as your client submits their application, we pull credit instantly and automatically. That way your client doesn't need to put in their credit card information or anything like that. It's a very seamless process. So when you come in here to open our Encompass API in our system, not only is the 1003 already in here, but the credit is already pulled and imported. The liabilities are already imported. So everything is here ready for you to originate the loan. Now, I want to point out the dual laws as Nick was talking about earlier. We do have the dual automated underwriting for Fannie and Freddie at the same time with the click of one button here. And then our AI is going to analyze it for you to let you know what's going to be best for your client in this specific situation. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll down here, right here on your same login, you get your conditions. And so your processor or you can come in here, upload documents to fulfill the conditions, dispute the conditions to kick them back to the underwriter, whatever the case may be. So you see, everything is here in your portal from start to finish to complete the loan. So this is how we can take somebody from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in the CRM, quoting them, gathering their application, their documents, pulling their credit, originating the loan, fulfilling conditions, all of this in one system from start to finish with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So as we mentioned, we're more from a marketing background, so we don't buy leads from third parties. All of our leads are exclusive from our own ad campaigns. And what happens is, as soon as somebody clicks on one of our ads, they double opt in to be contacted, and you're sent the text message immediately. Now, I have a little screenshot here of my test account with different texts coming in. So this is what it would look like you with these different texts coming into your phone all day. Excuse me. And you'll see here I have some general purchase leads, some general requests, some DSCR leads, some foreign national leads. So, all kinds of lead types coming in here. Those are the hot, fresh leads from our ad campaigns that are sent to you immediately via text so you can call them right away. Now, another way that we provide you with leads is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press one button, which drops them an automated text and email from you and then moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, dropping those automated messages, and we provide the leads in here for you. So there's thousands of leads in here at all times, and these are not a bunch of cold calls. Most of these are opted in leads. And we also have realtor lists where you can call hundreds of realtors in a day to build those relationships. So there's always calls in here in the auto dialer for you to do at all times. Now, another way you can work leads in our system is we can actually put your budget on an ad campaign if you want to run your own campaign. So we're going to give everybody free leads at a 50-50 split on the back end every day. But if you want to run your own campaign without a 50-50 split on the back end with the leads, we can do that. And what we do is we just copy our campaigns that we know work and we route those directly to you, put your budget on it, and those do not have a 50-50 split on the back end. So again, we'll give everybody leads daily with the 50-50 split on the back end, but if you want to increase your pipeline even more and increase it with leads that don't have the lead split, you can do so. We just copy our campaigns, put your budget on it. That way you don't need to know how to make ads or route leads or anything like that. Now, you can also import leads into our system. So maybe you're already getting leads from a third party. Maybe you're buying leads from Zillow or LendingTree. Maybe you do your own ad campaigns on Facebook or somewhere else. We give you your custom webhook here so you can bring those leads into our system in real time. So as soon as that lead comes in from that third-party source, it's inserted into our CRM instantly and automatically. Our CRM notifies you so you can call them and quote them and do everything like any other contact when they're brought into the system automatically here with our webhook where you can import leads. Now, in addition to all these ways we provide leads, we also provide assistance with you generating your own leads. So we provide you with your custom website where you have all kinds of lead capture forms. And they can apply for loans right there on your website. And we also have ways to help you generate your own leads, such as our promotion tab here on the back end where you can instantly generate promo images. You'll see here different flyers, business cards, and different posters, flyers here that you can post. These are all compliant. They have all the correct info. They have your info in here automatically, your picture, and you can change your picture instantly anytime. The QR codes on these always go to your website. So these will help you generate self-generated leads. Now, we also have the social button here to where if you connect any of your social media accounts, we actually post to your social media every day with compliant content that links back to your website. So we all know we're supposed to be posting at least one post a day on social media just to even keep it going. And it's not always easy to do that, right? So we make it super simple. You click this button, you connect whatever social media accounts you want, and we post daily content that's compliant, that links back to your website to generate you more self-generated leads from your website. Now, the best part about all of this is no matter what you're doing, anytime you need help, you can click the live support button up here and pop right into our Zoom room with our staff. We have admin staff in there. We have processors. You can talk to your processor. We have mentors to help you quote and structure loans. So all the help you need is just a click away. Every page on our CRM has this button at the top where you can just pop right in to our live support room. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose here. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as a loan officer and a realtor. So we'll have him talk about how this all comes together to close more loans, the support that we have to do so, and then we'll open it up to questions. So go ahead and take it away, Jose.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator. You've heard about our leads program where the complete team is able to participate in the leads. I do not believe any other company has that type of a leads program. And you also heard about our great proprietary technology, all given to you at no additional cost and ready to go, all configured with our leads in there, no having to worry about any type of setup with the CRM. It's basically plug and play. And best of all is our support, right? We have our live support available to you with mentors in the live support room from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have many success stories coming out of the live support room where MLOs thought they had a dead deal and they leave with an action plan for a loan to close. One recent success story is one of our MLOs picked up a lead from her own lead plan that she was paying for, and this was a tough one because it was denied full doc by another lender, and the borrower also wanted the MLO to be able to use the current appraisal. In other words, transferring the appraisal, right? So it's two hoops of fire to jump through. She came into the live support room, brought all of her documentation, which we thoroughly reviewed. She thought what she had on hand was a bank statement loan, but what she actually had after a thorough review of everything was a profit and loss loan. So we provided the action plan for her to go back to the borrower to obtain the needed docs to submit this file to underwriting. And after a couple of more structure meetings that we had, approximately 3 weeks and 2 days later, she was able to successfully close with a transferred appraisal her $1,056,000 loan and earned on her first commission with the company approximately $16,000. So that's not too bad for her first deal with a loan that had been denied by another lender. And like that, we have many more success stories coming out of the live support Zoom room or MLOs, again, come in thinking they don't have a deal and they leave with the action plan to close a loan. So looking forward to having you on board and helping you structure your quotes and loans.
All right, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into the next steps. Then we'll open it up to questions. Keep dropping your questions there in the Q&A section, please. And when you are ready to move forward, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join. We put the link there in the chat as well. And you're going to sign up for the applicable plan here. So again, just to go over the difference here, our regular standard loan officer plan, of course, there's no monthly fees. You're making 150 basis points on your self-gen deals and 75 basis points on company leads with a 50 basis points bonus over 2 million. And as opposed to the loan officer unlimited side, a little more self-sufficient. You're just paying as you go for your $299 a month tech fee. You're actually making 100% of the commission. And so it really just depends on the way you want to set up your business. So you're going to come here to themortgagecalculator.com/join, sign up for the applicable plan. It's going to take you right to sign the initial compensation agreement. Now, don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well. So take your time, review everything. But once you do sign that initial agreement, that's what's going to kick off all of the next steps. Now, I know some of you may be watching that are not licensed yet. We do have a partnership with a mortgage school for you to get your license, and we actually reimburse you for the cost, which is unheard of in this business, right? So if you do need your license still, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/training. And that course walks you through everything from start to finish, from registering with the NMLS. It includes the 20 hours of education you need before taking your exam, as well as the state education. Each state has a different amount of education on top of the 20 hours. And so it includes the national 20 hours, the state education, test prep to prep for your exam. And so it basically includes everything there. So themortgagecalculator.com/training to sign up for that course to get your license if you do not have your license yet. If you already have your license, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join and sign up for the applicable plan. Now, with that being said, we'll go ahead and stop recording and we will open it up to questions.